What a win. What a great finish. It got really interesting there, a couple of times in some of the drives, and the guys just wouldn't quit. We just wouldn't go away. The defense just continued to play. Offensively, just trying to find some wins right there at the end, but to see a ball punched out in overtime, sometimes it takes a little bit longer than regulation, but I'm really proud of this group and the finish that we continue to play with and find a way to come away with these games at the end.
What was the strategy defensively for their last drive in regulation, and then how different was it once overtime started?
Really, the strategy was just playing our coverage. We're counting on our rush. Our rush had a nice little boost of energy from DJ Wanham coming in there, and really, creating some pressure outside. Ashawn Robinson from the interior, showing some great rush as well. And, so again, it was just about rally up and tackling, in some of those situations, and guys playing their leverage, which we missed a few early on, but they corrected it and got back to playing the ball that we needed to, and I thought we were tough against the run game, but then they ended up putting a drive together, at the end of the game where, they were starting to find some of their cutback runs and some lanes there, but we tightened it up, and then I just love striking the ball, the things we preach about, just attacking it the whole time, and for it to show up in overtime when we needed it was huge.
Dave, you mentioned DJ.
Yeah.
He seemingly set the tone in the first half to come out in cold weather, off the quad injury, having, not played in almost a year. What does that say about him as a player and your guys' performance in getting him ready to play here?
Yeah, it's an amazing story, of adversity for DJ to overcome some setbacks and to find himself back on the field, and and just the whole process. I got to give a lot of love to Andrew Altoff, to Kevin King, all the return to play, guys that were working, tirelessly to just get him back out to a point where he felt confident, and bringing him back into practice so we knew he could handle the amount of reps he was going to get in the game was great by the whole group.
You guys have won as many games as you did last year when you weren't here in 2 weeks. How do you feel like the trajectory of the season is going for you guys?
I just love that we're building off of weeks, and that's been the goal. Can we improve from the week before? We saw great improvement in the run game again from both sides, which was huge. We got to clean up the penalties. That's something that we'll attack and talk about, with our guys, because that really did give them some more opportunities. But, to me, it's about that weekly improvement. It's about just setting our trajectory where we can just have that mental discipline to come back every Monday, correct it, attack it on Wednesday, and see the improvement, and that's what's happening for our group.
Dave, you talk about building on these weeks and weeks. Look at last week, 3 defensive stops, you had a shot in the first half. Getting guys like DJ back, George back out there with Mike Jackson and JC. Are you starting to see the defense you felt like you guys were going to have heading into the season?
Absolutely, and Jordan Fuller was a big part of that too. I just talked about DJ Wanham, but also Jordan getting himself back to a point where he can be back out there, and to see the communication and the things that were happening on the back half was great. To see the guys being all on the same page was really refreshing to see those guys work together.
How big was the Josie Jewell play after the shut?
Oh, it was huge, and on that drive, offensively, we got to find a way to finish that game, and Bryce had a beautiful throw on a 3rd down to get us a new set of downs, and we had 2 runs, didn't make a lot, but we took some time off the clock. We were hoping to, put a little bit more pressure on them, but, I got to take my hat off to the Giants, and Brian Daboll and Daniel Jones just taking the ball down there on that last drive to send it into overtime. Yes, absolutely. The rookies have done a great job of just applying the principles and the fundamentals of what we're teaching them and talking about, and I was really proud of Jatavian getting in his first touchdown of his career. Really proud of those guys. And, Coker, our one rookie, had a couple of balls get away from him today. He'll make those plays. I got a lot of trust in him, but it was exciting to see the guys run around and play fast again.
How do you think Chuba?
Coach, talking about the defense, you talked to me the other day about seeing growth in the play style and the defensive stops.
Yeah.
How pleased are you with DJ and Jules being able to do this defensively?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's about the physical nature of what we're looking for. And there were some big hits out there, all the way through. The guys, it happens when everyone's playing defensive team football and you're in position. Those plays come to you and you're able to just, exemplify your toughness and the physicality of the sport when you're right in position to make those plays. And so those guys did a great job of that.
How do you think Chuba responded to the contract extension?
I mean, career high, and went after it, but he was the same Chuba. I expected nothing less. It's the consistency of the guy. He showed up again and ran hard, and ran the runs the way we wanted to versus the different looks, and they made it challenging on us, but we found some wins in there, and we were able to finish the ball running it like we wanted to.
Was there some anxiety on your part when he went down? Did you think he was going to miss some time after that?
I mean, I always just, feel for my guy. If I see one of our players on the ground, that always, concerns me. But it was great to kind of see him, do some checks and balances, get up on his feet, and that was great for us to finish.
You needed a few days last week to decide on the starting quarterback.
Yeah.
So you're going to do that again.
Yeah, I'm so proud of Bryce. I'm so proud of taking the next step again. I thought he had a great day. I thought it could have been a fantastic day. I thought a few balls got away from us a couple of times that would have really turned it into really an exceptional day, but he handled the rush well. He handled the different coverage looks and all that. So, again, we'll take all the information. We'll do all that, but Bryce certainly is making a statement to all of us. And so, I just can't tell you how proud I am of just weekly progress, and that's the goal for all of us.
Do you have an update on Miles?
Miles had like an ankle foot deal right now, so.
What do you think you're going to remember from your stay in Munich except the win?
The environment, it was absolutely electric in the stadium. The stadium itself is beautiful. The energy from the crowd, it's nonstop. It goes like a soccer match, like the energy stays the whole time, and then there's the ebb and flows as the big plays happen, but just the whole situation, all the lights, the different jerseys out there, and there was a good following of Panthers, as things were working in our favor. I could hear it the noise starting to climb. I could hear when we were on defense, they were making noise for the other team, and so it was just great. It was a great experience overall, a beautiful city, a great opportunity for us to go around and see, but we told the guys, we came here to win a football game, and ultimately that's what we'll remember. So it was a special trip.
Did you think about coming earlier over, or was it always we're going to be there on Friday?
Yeah, we thought about it, and what we thought would have been the best for us is to have 2 good solid practices at home, sleep in our beds, hydrate, take care of our bodies the way that we normally know how, and that way that we can shorten the amount of time. I would have loved to be here for a week myself so I could see more of the city and take advantage of that. But we thought it was the best thing for the whole group to show up on Friday, to be able to see the city on Friday a little bit. Saturday afternoon, guys had an opportunity to do that as well. So, but I thought our guys were fresh. I thought they played hard all the way through, and it paid off for us.
Dave, just to clarify, when do you think you would make a decision at quarterback?
I can't tell you that right now, but certainly Bryce made a great statement for himself today. So.
You already mentioned your run game, and you said that you got better. What have you done in the last weeks to get better, or what are your plans for the next week? Will it still develop, or?
Yeah, it's a lot of the communication up front for the run game, and making sure when we have our blocking combinations that they're working together, they're working seamlessly that way. And the consistent piece has been Chuba Hubbard, and he's continued to do a great job in there. But I think that Cade Mays, our center, who's now played for a couple of games, Brady Christensen was our center. He moved out to tackle, and that group played so well. They pass protected great. We ran the ball when we wanted to, and so I'm really proud of this group coming together, facing some challenges with guys coming in and out of the lineup, and really having a great day against a really good Giants defensive front.
Did you say anything to Eddie before he went out there for that final bit?
Absolutely not. I just let Eddie be Eddie. He went out there. He had his process. He went through it just like he would on any other kick. And we always talk about, the bigger the moment, the smaller the focus. Focus on your fundamentals. Take your approach the same way you do every time. And he got it done for us. So I'm really proud of Eddie.
Thank you, Coach. Thanks, Greg.
All right. Thank you.